Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Cantona, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they can counter here. O'Shea is in a really good position out wide. Thuram. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Zanetti. Looking early. Oh, good climb! And it's in! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zanetti. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bale, looking to play him in. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Aubameyang. Seedorf. That's a cute ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Porro. Stojkovic. Ball played for Rijkaard. Silvesh. Ronaldinho. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Schneider. Nesta gets across to intercept that. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He has found the way through. Zanetti has the space to scheme. And that's been drilled in. And here's Cantona. And it's O'Shea. Spread neatly. Well, they can break here. He's in a great position here. Not the most convincing of passes. Cantona. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Aubameyang. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ball played through for the wide man. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bale. Stojkovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Aubameyang. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Those of you making their way home on
well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. The second half is up and running. Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Messi. Lovely feet. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found a way through. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. This game already looks like a fait accompli. He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Good ball, good take. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
Messi
24.
having a look.
Schneider.
So a
Number
genuine
18.
chance to increase the lead.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field. Number 14. Danny
Now it's
Olmo.
Messi.
Number 9. Hazard. Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Messi. And here's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nesta. That's a look and place it forward. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. Great vision. Marcelo in acres of space out wide. Stojkovic. And that's another good win of the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that has been knocked clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He leaps for it! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more.
Oh no, this does not look good. There will be a throw-in. And here's Bale. Taken back almost at once. And Shevchenko! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Zanetti. This is a promising build-up. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And no, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rijkaard. And he cuts out the supply. Silvestre. Spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Dani Olmo. Zanetti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. That has been cut short. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And time is up. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness,
Please make sure to watch the
ruthlessness,
screen for an
relentlessness.
information bulletin from the regional police department.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And that gets things running. Cech reaching his double century today. Well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Shevchenko. It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He won't be happy with that one. Messi, good driving run. Oh, Shevchenko! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot, great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, they can break here. Xabi Alonso running with the ball. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Shevchenko. Space for him to turn and look. Takes a shot! Arsenal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Messi has created one goal already. He's shifted it to the flank, threads one in, and he's being shifted off it. Cafu, chance here to counter. Look at... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Decent chance! And that is wildly off target. Seedorf gathers from the goal kick. And it's O'Shea. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Arsenal have their lead. Alonso. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Zanetti.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Marcelo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're back on the ball again. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Adams. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Cantona. Marcelo. Plays it in low. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Messi. Cantona. Zanetti. There's the shot!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Seedorf. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Great vision.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's Shevchenko. And he welcomes it in. Adams. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cantona. Zanetti. And it's Seedorf. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And now,
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's made its way to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nesta. Spread to the right. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Messi. It's really nicely played. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Serginho. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Driving on and making good progress. Header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Cantona, number 11, Shevchenko,
And it's Sneijder.
number 8,
And here's
Mendy.
Zanetti.
Coming on the field,
Zanetti
number
proves
9,
just a little bit too strong. Sneijder! They've got to be quick to recover this.
number 13, Schneider. The
Arsenal
attendance for this
perhaps
match
wondering
was
what the best time is for their
61,052.
next substitution. Xavi Alonso, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. That is lovely. Serginho. Figo.
Shanghai Shenhua really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a hole. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Bale might just make this. And that is a little undercooked.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Xavi Alonso, spread neatly. Oh, well played. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
O'Shea, he can run onto that. He has found the way through. Shanghai Shenhua needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Bale.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's nice. And it's Sneijder. It's Sneijder! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Can he get it through? Seedorf. Looking to play him in. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Bale! And he should have made them pay.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted. And the shot!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Good ball, good take. And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We are just getting started.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? He's played it long. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cantona. Rodri. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marcelo stood his ground strongly. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass somewhat off target. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. And Hullet! Wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Probing pass. Nesta makes the interception. Seedorf.
Arsenal really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Threads one in. Chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Arsenal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's another throw.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to belt it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. But that has not gone well. O'Shea goes looking wide. Opts to play it back. Cantona!
Cantona made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good ball out wide. Arsenal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Varane can clear it away. Just past the 40th minute mark. Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. Gullit. Van Dijk.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's O'Shea. Passes short and sharp. Good read, needed to be. Rodri. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest
Arsenal
travel
just
information
ahead
is
then
currently
as we
being
reach
displayed on the
45
screen.
minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Owen. That's tidy. Nicely weighted ball. Hangs in a cross. Marcelo clears it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. This is a promising build-up. Zanetti. Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cantona! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm gets a foot in here. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Tries to pass it through. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chance for a shot! Has another goal! Thuram. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank. And it's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Seedorf. Pedri running with intent. Now it's Rodri. And he welcomes it in. O'Shea defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thinks about the shot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. Cantona. O'Shea. And a chance! It's a loose ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram spots it and intercepts. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Seedorf. Well read, and the danger is averted. Arsenal have their third corner.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Messi. Number 11, Shevchenko. Number 23, Cantona.
That has been knocked clear.
Number 7, Seedorf.
Can he finish?
Coming
Oh,
on
the ball's
field.
run loose here.
Number 13,
Deftly away.
Schneider. Number 10,
This usually is the time teams go into conservation
Number
mode.
9, Bale. Number 17, Mateus. Substitution in progress.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and
And
stopped
that
it.
will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round,
I'd like
Peter,
to draw
but
your
it's a
attention
game
to
that's
the
given
screen
the
right
boss
now
some
for
food for thought.
information on our
Good
shuttle
result,
bus
yes,
service.
but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.